Well, it's March 28th, and tomorrow I'm headed to San Diego to teach a workshop and do some gigs out there. So I'll put some information in the video description about it, but if you're just hearing about it and you're in the area and you want to join us, you can find out more by looking in the video description. But basically, I'm going to be at Friday night, well, Friday during the day I'm teaching from 1 to 5 at this workshop. I believe it's at the Lafayette Hotel. Again, information will be in the video description. And that night we're playing a kickoff gig, bunch of harmonica players out at Tio Leo's in San Diego. And then Saturday will be the Spring Harp Fest, you know, the festival outside in the park. Again, look at the video description for more details on where everything is. So hopefully I'll see some of you out there. I'm very excited to make my way out west again. I have a big announcement. Today, Adam and I are releasing our next stop on the Harmonica Workshop Tour. It'll be Memphis, Tennessee, June 22nd. I'll put a link to that as well, that website where you can read about it and purchase tickets. I have a feeling it's going to fill up quick. So if you're interested in going and you live in Memphis or you want to go to Memphis, jump on it, get your ticket while you can. It's going to be a blast. Brandon Santini is going to be there. We're going to feature him that evening with a set of music, as well as Adam and I playing our own sets. So it's going to be great, wonderful weekend. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's just take a minute and kind of perhaps recap third position. Just some very basic concepts. It's something I haven't talked about in a while, so maybe this is a little bit of a refresher for some of you. It's something I know I've talked about on YouTube. I don't think there's anything wrong with reintroducing a topic because it comes up in a little bit of a different way each time. I try to talk off the cuff and just be in the moment and just share with you what comes to mind. Right now, what's coming to mind is the way that I learned third position. If you don't know what it is, you just, for this C harmonica, we'll be playing the key of D minor. So our root or tonic would be one draw instead of cross harp where you're used to playing two draw. That's like cross harp. Well, third position is going to put you down at that one draw where the D is. The first step is maybe discover where all the D's are in your draws and going across the harp. Oh, I'm thinking of the blows. But for draws, sorry, one draw, four draw, and eight draw. So that's the first step, is just get used to at least 1 and 4 draw, making that jump and understanding that that's your root, that's home base for you. If you're an octave player, 1 and 4 draw is a really nice choice for you to be resolving licks on and kind of finding the groove. I'm just playing 1-4 draw twice, followed by 1 draw, 2 double bend. Rest. Rest. So that's one way to just get into the groove of third position. The other thing I would suggest doing is actually memorizing the middle scale, the middle register of the harp, that scale from 4 to 7. Right, 8, sorry. 8 draw. So 4 draw, let me call it out for you. 4 draw, 5 draw, 6 blow, 6 bend, 6 draw, 7 blow, 8 draw. Learn that in both directions. And then just play around with using that scale, maybe in order, the notes in order, or maybe just moving around. Threw the 4 blow in there too. But see if you can just improvise to a track and mess around with that scale, make it musical. It's fun because right off the bat you've got the note choices that are going to be sweet. The other way that for me third position started to make sense for me, what I did was listen to the examples like a lot of you guys are doing, put on some George Harmonica Smith, Kim Wilson, and so on, all these great players out there, and listen to what they're doing. Grab some simple riffs off the bottom. There's much more to just the simple riffs, but if you start simple, you get a feel for how things lay out. Again, for me, I didn't learn just the straight scale on the bottom for third. I learned more by example. This simple third position riff is a great one to learn first, and I'm just going to give you this riff. 4 draw, 4 blow, 3 triple bend, 3 blow, 2 double bend, 4 draw. You could go 2 double bend, 1 draw, 4 draw, but it sounds like this. The second time I actually threw the 1 draw in there. If you do these two things, learn a riff and go put on and make sure you can find a track. This guy's in third position. George Harmonica Smith is a great resource. All the greats have used it, most of them at least, and you get a sense for what else is available. It's a very, I call it it's a very forgiving position. There are very few bad or poor note choices available. You just have to explore. Gotta be careful with that theory, because it doesn't always sound good to linger on like a 3 draw. Although a 3 draw works really well in third as a passing note. Usually if you lift the 3 up from a bent note, you want to hang around the half step. So there's some tips getting started. I hope to see you guys at some of these workshops. I'm having a blast getting out there and meeting face-to-face with people that have been watching me on YouTube. So I hope to see you soon. Check out the video description for more details, and I will catch up with you next week. Thanks.